What did I do? Just one moment, Gemini. My nail, I need to go glue it. Just one moment. Did I bring the glue in here? No, I didn't. Go eat, Lucky. Lucky, go eat. Go eat. All right. Let's go ahead and see what messages come up for you, Gemini, for the next 72. Go eat, go eat. Go eat, Lucky. The door is open. You can come back. Go eat. You can go eat, baby. I'm not going to watch you eat, baby. All right. Let's shed some light on your reading. All right, Gemini. Inner temple devotion. Tune into your portal of your heart. This is beautiful. Okay. Go within for the next 72. Let's go ahead and look at what you need to acknowledge or what you need to speak up about in the next 72. I don't know why I didn't just rip the nail off. Of course, that would have been damaging. I glued that nail like 3 times because I'm always having my hands in water. I'm constantly washing my hands. Let me see. What does Gemini need to acknowledge or speak up about on the next 72? You need some effing time alone, and you know why. Because there's inner work that needs to be done in the next 72. You need to focus. You're gathering yourself. And that's something that I can also share with you, Gemini. Was significant. 72 hours is 3 days. No. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. It's 3 days. Okay. And in 3 days, well, I want to say 2. It wasn't technically 3, but 2 days. And 2s deal with the expectancy of harmony and balance. And what I experienced in 2 days was I had to break the barrier of being too hard on myself. For instance, those were my days off. And it was difficult for me to literally rest. I was so focused on what I needed to do. I was so focused, even though I knew my own self that I needed to, it was my inner temple that was nudging at me. And it was like at the same time, I was being pulled by other energies. And that was confirmed because of what it was that was populating in my mind, thoughts that I wasn't thinking about, and then I would think about, and I'm like, no. And then I would get this sense of heaviness, and then all of a sudden I got this sense of burdeningness, and then all of a sudden I started releasing and crying, and it was more so. It started off as a burden, and then it started. Then my cries. It wasn't like a long period. It would be like off and on. A thought would populate, and then I would start crying. And then those tears started becoming joyful. And I started to recognize that I matured from these things, and these were the things that were holding me back. And those were the things that I had to lay to rest. Okay, rebel energy, you need some time alone, and you know why. And that was something that I had to learn, was to truly embrace my alone space instead of trying to find someone to connect with to fill that void. Even though I was supposed to rest, right? Utilize my days off, because normally I would utilize my days off to get things done, and my rest was unbalanced. I had no harmony, no balance when it came down to truly getting full's worth of rest. It's always a thought, what do I need to do? Or being overwhelmed by things that I needed to do, whether that was work or my personal responsibilities. And I can honestly say that my personal responsibilities lacked because of me being so hard on myself. So definitely there's some inner work that needs to be done. I'm not comparing you to me, I'm just sharing you my experience. How did I overcome that experience? I laid it to rest. And it wasn't a lay to rest as in sense of I buried it. No, I rested, I acknowledged it, I got the cries out, I accepted it, and I laid it to rest. And during after that resting, I started to clean up and move around, and now I feel like I have that harmony and that balance. And for some of you that could have been concerned, you're like, okay, why is the 72 hours on delay? It's because I refuse to do a reading when my energies are not balanced. Okay, moving forward. So, um, your rebel energy. Okay, you need time alone. This is you within the 72 hours of not expecting people to show up, or not having this expectation of, if you're feeling down or you need an answer to something, of putting a requirement on other people, and they're not even aware that that is something that you are needing from someone. So there's definitely some communication that's going to be needed in the next 72. Let's go ahead and look at some obstacles. Possible obstacles are a tool that you can utilize in the next 72. Gemini. Mhm. It's definitely confirming that you need to work on your relationship with yourself. And we have TikTok here, the obstacle of thinking that you don't have enough time. Or for some of you, it's kind of like you could have been hard on yourself, thinking that, you know what, maybe I'm sleeping too much. But truly, you were not getting rest. You were sleeping, but you were not getting rest. All right. And it's kind of like, no, you're not in a rush, or saying don't be in a rush in the next 72 when it comes down to time is in your hands. Release time. Okay. This is giving me alchemy energy and pertaining to what tool you need to utilize. Okay. Let's look at any possible foolishness. ending to that. You are going to find your harmony and your balance of what works for you. Okay, this is bringing an ending to the foolishness of meeting everyone else's expectations, whether they like it or they don't. Okay, and that's what you need to speak up about. Like, now is not the time. I need to focus on me. Just be very, 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 very clear. You don't have to get excited about how you express it. You don't have to have your guard up, right? Because that's normally when someone's acting foolish and is trying to trigger you or trying to leech off of your energy. It's like you have an option to entertain it or end it. Okay, and by you ending it, meaning what people could be used to is you having your guard up, right? They know exactly what triggers you to cause you to react. Okay, focusing, working on yourself, working on maturity, working on how to communicate, working on, if you are working on health matters, and that health matter can also be mental health. All right, let's go ahead and pull a goddess oracle. Let's go ahead. Ending to the Two of Swords. Okay. Also the ending to arrogance. All right. Or it's an ending of people thinking that you're arrogant. It's just the way that you uphold yourself. a lot of my viewers are misread. Okay. That's why it's very important for you to communicate. Okay. And that's why this inner work is needed. You shouldn't have to force nobody to communicate with you. Build a relationship with yourself. And it sounds so cliche, but truly, that's where your peace is. It's like your body is your home, all right? And it's like where your home is, you want to have peace there, okay? All right, your inner goddess is a guardian. You and your loved ones are safe, spiritually protected. This is beautiful. Let me put that here. Let's go ahead and look at shadow energy. I'm getting someone's trying to run away. And that's that foolish energy. It's like you run away, you put your guard up, and it's like starting a cycle all over again. It needs to be an ending to that. You need to work on yourself, work on family as well. For some of you, that's what it is. The guard up is towards your family, and you need to speak up for yourself. For some of you, you're like, it gets worse. Then you just need to make it clear. No more. But for the most part, you speaking to them will draw this foolish energy. And it's kind of like you have to keep your guard up. And by you keeping your guard up, it's an ending to their foolishness so that you can continue to work for yourself. So some of you, the distance is needed so that you can work on yourself. Shadow energies is the Seven of Swords. Okay, air energy. Yeah. You know who a specific person, or it could be more than one person, that are envious, conniving. They're under a dark umbrella, but this umbrella, it's an umbrella. Have you ever seen an umbrella that gets lit by a flame and it just goes right? And all it is the handle and the wires that made the umbrella stable. This is these individuals are in this type of Seven of Swords. It's like, how many swords is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why does it say 7 of Swords? Oh no, that's 5. I counted too fast. So 5 swords are stuck in the ground here, and 2 swords are in the hand. So I'm getting there's 5 people, and you are not the only one. I'm getting eye for an eye. And I'm getting it takes 2 to tangle. So as long as you don't entertain this shadow energy, you don't have anything to worry about. You don't have nothing to worry about. Continue to do the inner work. Okay. Yeah, this is left out energy. This is giving me whoever was doing not shadow work, but whoever was working under dark shadow energy, they have been caught. They've caught, exposed, the truth revealed in the next 72. Or this is exactly, it has already happened either today or it's happened last month, whatever. Now you're able to work on yourself. All right, let's go ahead and pull masculine energy. I'm also getting the cat ate its tongue. They can't lie anymore. 2 of Wands, masculine energy. Hope. That's what I'm getting out of the 2 of Wands. Hope about your passion, hope about your dreams, hope about your career path. For the most part, it's like you have direction of where you're going. And right now, it's like you're confirming that, yes, I'm going to do the inner work. And right now, I can't focus on another relationship. I have to focus on me. And then when that time comes, see that wand behind here? This is someone in the background watching you. Get back on your feet. Okay? This is someone watching you fulfill your dreams. Feminine energy. I'm also believing that that's communication as well. It's being communicated. Feminine energy is the 5 of Inspirations. You have free will. Okay? You have free will. When you're in your higher self, okay, there's no limitations. Let's go ahead and look at love. You fill in the blank of the title and the status, whether it's self-love. I'm referencing to self-love, whether it's self-love, platonic, romantic, courting, dating, common law, divorce, marriage. All right, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, and this also can confirm release those burdens of those people who've cast upon you. All right, lay it to rest. All right, let's go ahead and look in your money bag. more. I'm also getting that you do have time to get things done. It's just, you know that it's easy to do, so you pile yourself up with things, and there's an ending to that. Okay, so you'll have room to be able to create content. You'll be able to have room to co-create. You'll have room to be able to do personal things for yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some affirmations. It's like it's like you are now gearing into planning and organizing and getting things in order. It's like being prepared now. Okay, I trust myself. Today I am brimming with energy and overflowing with joy. My body is healthy, my mind is brilliant, my soul is tranquil. All right, let's get overall direction. You have everything under control. You have to believe it. Okay. The Four of Swords. Lay it to rest, like I said. All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Gemini, that was your next 72.